Hey everybody, how are you? It is Nancy, the Disorderly Stitcher, coming to you live from South Central Pennsylvania on December 23rd, 2022. The wind is blowing. Whatever snow we got 2 days ago or yesterday or whenever it snowed, I don't remember, is gone. Guess it was yesterday. And the rain took that away. So now we have sunshine and we have wind, and I'm watching the birds. And as you read at the beginning of this video, it is the year of the crappy COVID Christmas. Yeah, after dodging this bullet for 2.5 years, it finally caught up with us. So it started out with my grandson, then my husband, then me, and it all of a sudden just hits. And you can tell mine's all up here, and now my daughter, Eddie's mom, is getting sick, so we've postponed Christmas a week. So hopefully all of us up here will be better, and my two daughters that live out of town will be able to come up and celebrate some time with us. But yeah, I understand now how this makes people feel, not just physically but mentally and emotionally. So I have not had a whole lot of energy to do anything in the past few days except sleep and shop, which is not good. So anyway, let's get started. So I'm sure that everybody has seen enough videos saying, wonderful things about the Jingle Ball. I almost didn't show up because I thought, okay, do I really want to do this? It's weird, but I am so glad I did. I got to meet so many wonderful people, and it's so nice to talk to them and get to know them rather than just by watching a floss tube. And yeah, I fangirled a little bit, but yeah, in fact, some of us were in the one room till like 2 a.m. We shut down the room pretty much. And we had so much fun, we started our own group on Facebook. And so yeah, it was incredible. So if you get the opportunity to sign up, or you have the opportunity to sign up next year, do it. It was $10, and you had access the whole weekend. Now, yeah, they had a few glitches with their platform, but that's bound to happen. Because it was a brand new thing. But yeah, we had fun. We had loads of fun. So with that being said, those of us that got together in our own little group, maybe we were tired, who knows? It was the cocktail room, so who knows? But we decided to do, thanks to Chris, the camping stitcher, I think she's the one that got the snowball rolling on this one. We decided to do the Maker and Mender pattern by Brenda Gervais for a SAL. So it's the Maker and Mender SAL. If you want to jump on board, please do. So it's a beautiful little pattern. I've not done one of hers yet. Nice soft colors. The needle be it though so slim and slender is both a maker and a mender. So I'm doing it on 36 count Barb's blend. I just happen to have a piece of that. It's all ready to go. I zigzagged around it, and I have my threads, some DMCs, put on my Disorderly Stitcher. What are these things called? Floss drops. COVID brain is a real thing, people. So yeah, I mean, they're not usually my colors, but I just thought it was pretty. So we have Weeks Dye Works Carolina Cecil and Peach, Mountain Mist Gentle Arts, Ye Olde Gold and Blue Corn from Classic Color Works, and 611 and 830 from DMC. So that's the Maker and Mender SAL. So please, 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 if you wish to jump on board, do so. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're starting January 1st. Like I said, Maker and Mender SAL. And we would love to see what you do with it. And I'm not even going to try and shove this back in the bag because it won't be pretty. Okay, the other one I decided to do, and this is just me, and you know, I'm more of a start along person than I am a sew along person, or stitch along person. But you know, if I was more of a stitch along, sew along person, then I wouldn't be disorderly, right? But you know, my intentions are good. So I saw this, and I fell in love with it. I don't know why, but it's Erin Elizabeth Designs, and it's called by Shannon. It's Shannon Christine, and I got it off of Etsy. But it's called A Type of Christmas, and it's just a bunch of words and different font styles and graphics. And I thought, well, that can't be too hard, right? You can do one a week or one a month or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm missing 4 of the flosses. Now here's how bad it is, all right? I don't have enough project bags made. Gotta love Ziploc or Glad or Hefty or whatever you got. So I'm doing it on, at least my plan is to do it on Stone Gray 32 count Belfast, and I have no idea who this is. It's something I got at a stitch shop that was going out of business. All right. So it's Stone Gray. Now this doesn't do a whole lot for it, but it looks similar to what was in the picture. My only concern is right now these two. I think there'll be enough contrast around it because it looks like the only time this lighter brown shows up in any great quantity is in the word cookies. There by the elf. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. So that's another stitch along, start along. I'm going to call them start alongs. You know what I mean? So that's another start along that I'm going to do. Sorry for the bag crunching and crinkling. So that's that. I did make a rug for one of the gals at school. I had to take my machine into the shop though because it was skipping stitches. So then I got it back, and then it really wasn't cooperating, and I was about ready to have a fit. But I discovered that Bernie doesn't like to go real fast when it's zigzagging, when he's zigzagging. So I had to slow down, get my foot off the pedal, and just slow down. So this one is red and white. Sorry, it's going to curl because I had it rolled up. But there's that one. I'm almost half tempted to keep it because red is my favorite color, but I won't do that because the individual this is for said that she likes red. So there's that. And if you've never made a jelly roll rug, they're not hard, they're just time consuming because you have to put the jelly roll strips together, and then you have to put the batting in the jelly roll strip and fold it and stitch it down, and then put the, yeah, I call them rug worms. So the other one is blue and white. Now you can see this is where I stopped because this is when COVID hit, and yeah, I wasn't going to operate heavy machinery with COVID. So that's that. Oh yeah, let's talk about other projects. Believe it or not, I organized. Maybe I should be the disorganized stitcher. Anyway, I organized my drawers in, I don't know if you can see them, the little 10 drawer things you get at Michael's. And I tried to put like all of my Brenda Gervais patterns and all of my Therese Kogut patterns and all of this and all of that together, and I found stuff I forgot I had. So anyway, I'm going to try and do, see, here's another start along. I am going to try and do the Temperature Tree by Stitch and Mommy. Now, I got this idea from Jamie at Cornhusker State Stitchers, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool. And I figured if I get the tree done before the new year, I'll be good to go. Want to see how far I've gotten? There it is. Isn't it a beautiful tree? Yes. So I just grabbed a piece of white Aida that I had. This is one of those that comes in the tube from Hobby Lobby. So yeah. So maybe I'll sit and do this today. It's an easy stitch, right? You're just using brown. So you just add a leaf a day and see what happens. But I'll be interested because we're supposed to have a hard winter. And for us, a hard winter means snow. You know, we're in that temperate zone where we either get it or we don't. Our storms tend to come up from the south, so we have to have a low from the south and the cold air from the north, and it has to hit in the right spot. So if it's too far out to sea, where we are, we don't get a lot of it. If it's too close, we don't get a lot of it. You know, there's that sweet spot. But when we get it, we get it. I think it was in 93 we had over 36 inches of snow. So now I know that my friends in Ohio, where I went to high school in Chardon, Ohio, would say 36 inches is nothing. And I agree, but yes. So what else has been on my list? Well, I've always been in love with these charts by Brenda Gervais. These are the schoolhouse charts, and there's 4 of them. So it's, you know, there's the teacher in me. But anyway, she made them into little pillows, which I may try. But this is part of the haul. So we have Summer Schoolhouse Lesson Number 1. I found them from the Kitten Stitcher. And I love them. I love the house. I'm turning into a house person. A lot like Rachel from Needle and Flax. And you can see the alphabet. There's another house. Of course, there's the teacher and me geeking out. So yeah, I was just pleased to find all 4 of them from Teresa at the Kitten Stitcher. So add those to my retirement list. Sorry, I'm not very organized today. The one thing I did get from the Jingle Ball was from Hands On Design. I thought these were cute. The tree lot. And they have to be a pretty quick stitch too. So I got that. I thought that was an interesting way to finish them off, was in little buckets that you can get from Hobby Lobby and then just paint them. I hope you guys can hear me because it hurts to talk too loud. Believe it or not, my kids at school would be like... Alright, the other one I sort of dove into was Country Cottage Big City Christmas, so I'm getting these from Fat Quarter Shop. I just like the colors. So, yeah. We'll get those done. I think Jessica from Sweetwater Stitcher is doing those as well. And I got my O stitch set from Fat Quarter Shop. I love these. These are just so, I don't know. This one reminds me of Pennsylvania German Frock Tour. So yeah, in fact, there's the big picture of it. It's on the back. So I thought that one was pretty. Whoops. I got 2 of my floss fixes from Fat Quarter Shop, and they're both reds, so the classic color works. Is all red. I got Ruby Slipper, my favorite movie, or one of my favorite childhood movies. Ribbon Red, Cupid, Cherry Cobbler, Red Currant, that one is classic, and Manor Red. So I have to add those to my list, my inventory. Yes, believe it or not, I keep an inventory. It's on a Google Sheet, and I can access it from my phone. So if I'm out shopping and I see a chart, I check my Google Sheet. Do I do that at home? No. All right, and my week's die works. I got baked apple and brick and Williamsburg, sort of a classic clarity red, cayenne, Merlot, and crimson. So those are two clubs I got yummies from. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it last time. This is how bad COVID brain is. I got into... Sorry about that. Grandson needed to ask me a question. So what was I going to say? Oh, I got into the Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month. I was so excited. So I'm in that now. Waiting. I would love to get into the Color and Cotton Thread Club, but I don't know which one I want. Probably the all colors, but the 10 skein club is all sold out, so maybe that's a good thing. One thing I did, hang on, I'm gonna go blow my nose. Sorry about that. All right, so one thing I did was, if you're not aware of Cottage Garden Sampling's Snowmen, she just came out. Last year the series was Into the Woods with all the different animals. This year it's Snowmen. And I fell in love with the first one because it was a needleworker snowman. And I thought, what the heck? Because when I realized how small they are stitched up, and you can stitch them all on one piece of fabric. So I thought, okay, if I want to do that, I'll do it. And if I don't, I don't. So it calls for... milk chocolate by hand dyed by somebody. I'm sorry, I'm not the most organized individual right now. Stephanie, chocolate milk. So I ordered from Hollis Hands, I ordered a yard. It's really pretty, you can't really tell. So I figured that why not find it, get it. That's what my husband would say. When you find it, you get it, and go for it. So anyway, I signed up for the Snowman Club from COVID Brain, Happy Little Stitch Shop. And yeah, we're going to see how this goes. And I also got this from Hollis Hands, Tiny Modernist. I've never done any of her charts, so I thought that was cute. I wonder what red that is. 321, 60, 666, and 3801. Very bright reds, like that. My goal next summer when I'm off school is to learn how to make pillows and ornaments and stuff. I think I can do that. I've got to work past that fear, right? I ordered, Fat Quarter Shop was having a sale, and you know, that's dangerous. But I fell in love with these two fabrics, and I'm going to make myself a project bag. So this is just little Christmas critters. And then I'll make a project bag out of that, or put that on the inside. I don't know. So that's that. And I got these two, Primrose Cottage. I fell in love with the whole red truck thing. I found myself a red truck ornament. That's on the tree. And that red is Weeks Dye Works Turkish Red, or DMC 321. Right? And I love pumpkins. So I got the pumpkin. And the pumpkin is done in, or the truck is done in Gentle Arts Green Pasture, or DMC 3816. Well, if you want the variegation, yeah. All right. What else do we have? Oh, these just came in the mail today. Bless my husband's heart. He went outside and got the mail for me. Now I love cardinals. I've always loved cardinals because they're red. Red's my favorite color. And every once in a while we get a pair of cardinals. And, you know, cardinals are the spirits of those who have left you. So I like to think that's my parents checking in on me once in a while. So anyway, I got Cardinal Kin by Plum Street, and I just love them. So there, it says it's calling for Hog Bristle, I think. No, Patriots Brew by R&R. I might have a piece of that. I don't know. And so yeah, so that's on the list. And I've been toying with this forever, and I pulled the trigger on it, and it is Turkey Hollow Farm by Stacy Nash. Stacy Nash. Speaking words hard. Other than that, and the fact that I organized, which is, you know, a big thing, that's about it. I do apologize for not having a lot to show you, but you know, when your arms hurt, that's how it started. My arms hurt. Oh, they hurt so bad, like I'd been hit by a truck. Now it just feels like there's, you know, a hippo in my head. So, with that, I hope you all have a healthy and happy holiday. In whatever way you celebrate. Enjoy being with family and friends. Eat hearty and stitch happy. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention WIPGO. I do have my WIPGO board. I don't know if I'm 100% satisfied with it, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, we'll try. If you don't know what WIPGO is, check out Jessie Marie on YouTube, FlossTube, pick a tube. All right, so take care and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Bye-bye.